With dark clouds off of Florida's west coast on Saturday, storm preparations took on an added urgency. National Guard troops mobilized to help with emergency evacuations.
This is all local government.
While inside the Collier County Emergency Command Center, Director Dan Summers was struggling to come up with enough shelter for a growing number of evacuees with no place to go.
It's the intensity of the storm that has us quite worried. It's been over a decade since this part of Southwest Florida has had any major hurricane event activity. And we've been talking about evacuation since Tuesday. So now a lot of Central Florida has certainly been impacted with traffic, the absence of hotel rooms.
The county doubled the number of shelters to accommodate the changing forecast, relying on schools, most without cots and bedding, to house increasingly concerned residents.
They talk all day on the TV, this and that, and in the end you are not sure what happened exactly. And because of the high water, they said about 12 feet, and today in the morning I'm coming here.
In downtown Naples, there was little sign of life. Stores were closed and boarded up in anticipation of not only high winds, but also a massive storm surge. Low-lying coastal areas like this are most at risk of flooding, and many of the structures in this old fishing village were built long before modern building codes. Still, several people in the area say that despite the mandatory evacuation order, they're going to stay and ride out the storm. These residents of Marco Island say they've lived through other hurricanes. They know the risk and are prepared.
Well, we're putting everything as high as we can and putting everything, our vehicles, on the highest part of the island, and basically we've got some food and water, and we're hoping for the best.
Why not leave?
Well, it's if you leave, sometimes you can't get back on, and there's a lot to do.
So they readied their homes and anchored their boats as West Florida braces for what's expected to be a harrowing 24 hours. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, Naples, Florida.